Yo, what up? It's the Kid Maniac Black, kicking it with Kelly Kales on that 258 radio. Look, new single out. Go check it out. Love is a Feeling, featuring J Ride and DJ Crucial. Go cop that.
Hey y'all, welcome to LipglossNMics, and I am so sorry we had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we are on track now. And I want to welcome my guest tonight, Frank Kastle, and I want you to all hear his single that you can hear in rotation at 258 and other stations, and let you check it out. It's Trap House.
You understand me? Slim Diesel.
Hey, stop by say
ball.
Stop by say.
That is Frank Kastle, 13th. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. I made a whole lot of dollars out that trap house. They say I'm trapped out. And ever since a little nigga, boy, I always been a problem. There's some time in the pen, now I'm back out. I'm in my bag now.
Grew amongst them souls, go murders and sold drugs. Hard times in my city, go teeth and Dickie scrub. Don't rise across the street, my niggas, they had them brown. Bought Chevy back to back, little 80 here around that time. See them boats used to push it at times, you couldn't see. There was sharks in that water, I swear, 19 a G. I was young, brave, hard as old man, putting on licks. A whole year ramming through shit in 06. Went to war with a couple of niggas, brought out them sticks. See the problem I always had with them niggas, they all snitched. Had them whips coming in out of traffic, we used to switch. Then some Haitians came up off a stunning 400 bricks. Dead end, I was trapping them chickens, covered the yard. Only way if you could instant my nigga if you knew God. With them souls who done came out the water running shit off. Made history with Florida water, we been a problem. Then I was trapping them chickens, covered the yard. Only way if you could instant my nigga if you knew God. With them souls who done came out the water running shit off. Made history with Florida water, we been a problem. Dead end, I was trapping them chickens, covered the yard. Only way if you could instant my nigga if you knew God. With them souls who done came out the water running shit off. Made history with Florida water, we been a problem.
Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar. I made a whole lot of dollars out that trap house. They say I'm trapped out. And ever since a little nigga, boy, I always been a problem. There's some time in the pen, now I'm back out. I'm in my bag now.
Biggie left me son, we're ready, you're dead alive. Pop with the Porsche revolution is televised. Sean Carter still rapping the gospel ain't never lie. My folks on the West Coast begging murder to ride. Should I rap or baby die? Rapping murder was my charge. I beat them, still strapping to ever, never sabotage. My generation out go books, working on lawns. Pick hard on them lawns, very crying on the lawn. A happy home, never my nigga, them cold nights. If I ever had it my way, both legs would be right. See my flow on some 70s shit, that's throwback. I was raised off of string beans mixed with a brown rice. Miami Vice, my city, I love it till I'm gone. I'm so respected, I gotta put the fam on. So my niggas sit down, pray faithfully up in that cone. I'ma tear them chains down, with Castle get it, I'm gone. Then I was trapping them chickens, covered the yard. Only way if you could instant my nigga if you knew God. With them souls who done came out the water running shit law. Made history with Florida water, we been a problem. Then I was trapping them chickens, covered the yard. Only way if you could instant my nigga if you knew God. With them souls who done came out the water running shit law. Made history with Florida water, we been a problem.
Alright everybody, so that was Trap House, and I hope y'all heard it. I'll play it again, and it's also in rotation. The next one is exclusive, so y'all gonna have to wait for that. But while you wait, I do have the guest on for tonight, Frank Kastle. Are you there with me?
Yeah, what it is, what's happening?
Alright, so I got so much to ask you. You're gonna be like, this chick is crazy. But listen, so you're kind of like Little Haiti's own. Like, you big in Little Haiti,
Little
huh?
Haiti. Let's shout out to Little Haiti, Uptown Little Haiti, Downtown Little Haiti, all across the board, Dade County.
Alright, explain what it was. I didn't realize that you were raised there in Dade County, so explain what it was like growing up there.
Well, growing up in Little Haiti, was in an era where, we had the Haitian, the Haitian gang, Sap Boys and Dope Pound. We had Americans too. We had the John Doe era. We had the Boomy Boys era. That part was in the northern part of Miami, which was Carol City Carol City and the Liberty City. But Little Haiti was kind of crazy growing up over there. You know, there was a lot of violence going on, a lot of drug dealing, a lot of crazy shit growing up. You know, I ain't had no parents like that, so the streets was really a learning experience for me, and watching how my big brothers and big cousins go through obstacles.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot about Little Haiti. I know people that won't even go there, you know? I'm like, and they're like, Kelly, if you go out there, don't go to Little Haiti. And I'm like, what is so when I see,
you definitely got to check in once you come in. You know, it ain't that bad, you know, but that's everywhere you go. You have to check in, you know, and make your presence known. Once your presence known, you know, you could go around and exploit how you want to exploit. You feel me? That's in every city. You know, that part of Little Haiti, it's changed. The varies changed because you ain't got it how it was back then. But still, you have celebrities that come down. They'll call their close friends who stays in Little Haiti, and they'll be the one to tour guide them around.
Wow. But that's kind of cool, too, because then, you know, because I could picture, well, yeah, see, I'm originally from up north, from a city, and it was kind of a little bit crazy. But it was like we had projects on every mile, 2 miles. So it was like, but I mean, it was still like family, and I loved it. You know what I mean? Like people don't understand how I loved being brought up. I guess it just taught me things that I don't know. You know, but I hear Little Haiti, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But then when I see it on television, they kind of try to make it look like it's a good place to go see too.
Yeah, we have a lot of
you know, like
history, culture. We have a lot of culture places in Little Haiti. You know, we have a lot of stores. We have an art district. We have Caribbean food.
Yeah, see, that's what I got from the commercial was like a culture. See, I love culture, so I was like, you know, I was feeling like that section was like the cultural part, you know. But that's cool. So, what made you get into music? How did that all happen? You just said, "Hey, I want to."
Well, shit. Growing up, basically, watching the jukebox and shit, and my big brothers used to walk around the house rapping and shit, and you know we had the DJs. One of the great DJs from down there in Miami, Uncle Al, rest in peace, Uncle Al. You know, he played a big influence in me wanting to become an entertainer also because I seen how the great effect he had on the neighborhood, and you know, and I would go out to little events, sneak out to go out to little hip hop events, like Uncle Luke had Pac Jam. I used to sneak out the house to go around there just for the music and entertainment, and that really influenced me and pushed me. And once I fell in love with Biggie Smalls rhymes and shit, Biggie Smalls and Pop, that really influenced me as well. And music just flew through me. That was the way of me expressing myself.
Right, and that's how like you keep it real though, because I mean some people they just do it to be for a hobby. You know what I mean? They're not using it for its full potential. So I think that's pretty cool. What were some of the biggest challenges that you had to face coming up in your career that I guess you learn a lesson and then it's like there ain't no way I'm losing now. You know, I got nothing but to elevate.
The biggest challenge I had when, you know, I had got indicted. And I was given 40 years.
Dang.
Yeah, I had got indicted. I was given 40 years. Was on the news and shit. I ended up beating that obstacle by coming back to court. You know, God answered a lot of gangster prayers for me. You know, I gave back 30 years, did 10. And it really put a dent in what I was doing because before that time, I was really catching the wave and a major buzz. And I had to make a decision whether to either keep it in the street or go with the music. I was doing both, and I lost by going to the streetway. So by me being locked up, you know, and I'm like, damn, I'm hearing everybody that I came up in the music world with surpassing me, and I'm like, damn, I could have been I could have been right there. I could have been this way. You know, it really kept me grounded to the point of be like, you know, if I get a chance again, I'm gonna go at it full throttle.
Wow, yeah, I could say that's a major. Oof, yeah, that's definitely something that would change and put you into a whole different. So, do you find it different now, like because like it's hard to say. You see a lot of the music industry now, and it's like everybody wants a piece of it. It's so oversaturated. What makes your music different?
Well, I think the real story, and how original I come with it, and how easy it is for me, and the authenticity, like how authentic I am towards this hip hop world, and I know my history, and I basically can write my own rhymes and spit it however I want it, however I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and other artists. You know, I'm not just an artist. I'm an all around artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can give you hip hop. I can give you down south. I can give you any way you want to take it. I can give it to you.
I think you could do blues too.
Say it again.
I think you could do blues too. Don't laugh at me, but I do. I think you
of
got that voice that can be trans. You know what I mean? Like I was like,
of course.
I could see blues there too. Like I mean, I love artists that trans, like they go into other genres. You know what I mean? Because it shows they're really talented. With you know what got me that I could tell. You have a video. It's an old one, but it's Who is Frank Kastle? Do you know every artist that I've done research on? I've never seen something so laid back and like, yo, this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is and like you should show that to everybody. You need to promote that again. You know what I'm saying? Like even though it's an older one, cause like you don't see that too much. You know what I'm saying? People just being out in the open. It was like, I felt like, yo, I was on 60 Minutes and shit. You know what I mean? It was like, it was real. It was laid back. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, wow, this guy's wild. Like, I mean, just how you were in the neighborhood and how you knew this and how you knew, like, you could tell that's where your soul is. You know what I mean? Like, you're there, you know?
Raw and uncut. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what I loved about it. Because, like, my show be like that. Some people think I'm crazy and others are like, nah, Kelly, I like that you don't take the mistakes out. You don't chop it up. You know, and I said, yeah, because when I learned reality TV was all written down, that really disappointed me. I was like, really? Why call it live? You know what I'm saying? And you guys are just blocking stuff out. Like, nah. And I watched that video and I was like, that's the shit. He needs to promote that more because there's still going to be somebody that don't know you. You know what I mean? As soon as they...
It's plenty to come. You know, when I got out, you know, I only been out like 3 years and a half. When I got out, I was just, you know, hit the ground running hard. I didn't take no for an answer.
Right.
You know, I did my own little street team. I have my own little street team. You know, I purchased billboards, print up CDs, flyers, and went haywire and got my name back buzzing again in the race. You know, and I managed to accomplish more than those who was actually out there while I was sitting down in that cell. And
right.
I'm actually proud of myself of that, you know, and I still have a hand to help whoever that's looking for help to get to where they're trying to get also. You know, ain't no hatred in my heart or nothing like that. Everybody in this race, I want to see everybody win because I feel like everybody deserves a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the more people you help winning, you're going to win even more. You know what I mean? And that's what people get all messed up because they think, oh, I can't do this and we can't work this together because then you might be taking something from me. There's so much like, I don't even like dealing with it. That's why I just like do, you know, and I know like, you know, it takes a team and everything and that's what means a lot. But I think the biggest thing with you is not giving up. I mean, that you should look at too because you had a big struggle there, and yet you still came out, and you know what I'm saying? You didn't give up. You just you right, and you thought about it like, okay, I'm gonna go at it this way now. So you know what I mean? It's like a lot of people they would judge that, you know, because you know how society is. We all know that, and the media runs the world, and it's like, you know, if you just block those couple things out, you might just be good giving up television. Okay.
Man, when you on the grind, I feel like when you're on the grind, it's like a train. It's like you're a train. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't your stop, keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If they ain't adding to the train, then you got to go.
Yeah, if you ain't adding on to this train, go ahead. If you just come and get off your stop, come and get off your stop. But you focus on where you're going. Keep that drive. You're gonna come through obstacles. You're gonna come through bumpy roads.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be times where you feel like giving up. But that's the time when you're supposed to be grinding the hardest. When that pressure come down. Because out of that tunnel, it is.
That's what somebody told me about a month ago. I was ready to just be done with it all. I mean, and I've been in the industry since 2000, but I was on a corporate level, and I stepped down into indie because I started feeling like a robot. You know what I mean? They were telling me what kind of music to push, and sell 50 Taylor Swifts today. Oh, they're coming to House of Blues. You need to go run that show. Like, nah, like I love music. Music's my passion, but don't tell me what to sell. I know my people better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? I build relationships with them. I know what they want. You know, Bike Fest comes in. I better have Biggie. I better have all that, because they all coming in the store to buy from me. You know what I mean? If somebody's coming to House of Blues, I know Def Jam's going to call me to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the rush like it used to be, but I don't miss the robot. You know what I mean? I'm doing this on my own in peace with it.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. You know, that's what's up. You know, shout out to you, man, for reaching out. You know, shout out to you for reaching out, man. And people in your city should admire that, like, you know, and should take that in consideration, that you ain't got to do what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? By you having that passion and loving music, and you giving them a little path to come out with their music and get their stuff heard. That's good, man. That's good.
And I mean, you know what I mean? I don't be like some of these people charging crazy prices for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many artists come to me and be like, Kels, I need a manager. No, you don't. You know what I mean? Why are you going to pay a manager? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even performing, making money. Why are you going to pay a manager? That's crazy. People be putting money in the wrong places.
Right. You're right.
Maybe just blowing it crazy. Alright, so tell me how Trap House came. Your single that he's pushing now, that y'all heard, that is in rotation at 258, and you'll keep hearing it, okay? And when we leave the interview, you're going to hear Gangsta Party. That's an exclusive. So he's going to introduce that one. But tell them all about Trap House, how that came out.
Trap House is based on a real story. You know, I'm giving a story. I'm a great storyteller. You know, I'm giving you a story about when I was growing up, you know. And the reason why I went with that ever since I can remember, shout out to Slim Diesel. He's another artist that's out here doing this thing with Ace Hood. He's on major tours with Ace Hood. Shout out to Slim Diesel again.
That's what's up.
We came together with that, and I just went ahead and told the story. He came up with the hook, and I went ahead and told the story.
Wow, I like it. I like the look of it. That promo you got out on it, the snippet. I like the song. The whole thing.
No, I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
The second verse is just how I feel. You get what I'm saying? I had to get a little lyrical with them on the second verse when I said Biggie left me stunned, we're ready and dead alive. Pop with the poets, revolution to tell a fire. Sean Carter still rapping the gospel, ain't never lied. My folks on the West Coast banging murders and rise. You see,
he did that.
I'm twisting it and letting them know where I'm coming from with this. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just no off the porch rhyming and nothing like that. This is something that was just, you know, sitting down on some real shit on my mind, and can't wait to burst it out so the world could hear who Frank Kastle 13 is and what Frank Kastle 13 got to bring to the game.
And make sure you put that 13 in there. Don't forget it. He'll let you know.
Don't forget that 13.
I know. I was like, what? Wait a minute. And I seen it on all your social media, but I don't know why I didn't think to put it. You know what I mean? And then that's why I was like, okay, I got it. So that's what's up. So Trap House, and then that was released. Now tell them how you came up with Gangsta Party and what it's about.
Well, Gangsta Party, you know, Gangsta Party is like a earworm. You know what I'm saying? And how it comes on, it'll really, you in that, it's real West Coast. And
yeah, it is.
My manager put it out, like, you know, we needed an earwormer. So I went in there. I went in the studio playing one day. and came out with Gangsta Party. You know, shout out to that's the producer. You know, he came out with the beat. I heard the beat. I was like, whoa, that's something different.
Yeah,
I
it
went in there and played with it and came out with Gangsta Party. And I believe that this year it's going to be by the end of this year, it's going to be a perfect cut for DJs because how repetitive is very repetitive on that part. Excuse me, mother, is against the party, so I know everybody gonna want to fuck with that.
Yep, and y'all, it's gonna be in rotation, so make sure you tune in and listen to it. But you know what? That's gonna make an awesome video too, which will probably be like one of next year's projects because you'll be flowing into next year. But I think that'll be a nice video. Also, Trap House. Now, do you have a release coming for Trap House on a video? You already have.
The video is actually out right now.
That's what I was saying. It's already out because I put it out in a snippet, and then I also tagged you. Well, I tagged a couple people in it, so it is out. It's just Gangsta Party. The video's coming.
Yeah, the Gangsta Party. The video coming.
Yeah, that's why I got screwed up. I knew one of them.
Y'all listeners out there, man, Gangsta Party video coming. Y'all tune in and watch that Trap House video on YouTube. Tell a friend, go ahead and tune in.
Yep, share it with your, people.
Share
put it in some groups if it's for, because you definitely got that trap kind of sound, and you definitely got the rap, and you also got, a very conscious rapper. You know what I mean? Like, you can hear that in there too. And I think, I don't know, but when you said Gangsta Party, there was another song, and now, of course, I can't remember it. It's a video you did to it. It was black and white. And it was a rap. It was probably it's not new. But I can't remember.
Oh, it was a freestyle. It was
a
freestyle.
Yeah, that one I liked too. I was like,
the flavor
it's a different.
Freestyle.
I get tired of hearing, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, we held number 1 in gangster rap all last year on platform. This year I fell to 5, but I'll get back up there. And it's like, hearing something like that, just hearing something different, feel me? It's like, wow, like this, and lyrically, and you're conscious, like that's what I said. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. He's, got this. You don't hear much of that anymore at all.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Haitians in NC too. Shout out to all my Haitians in North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way down there. Shout out to all my Zoes, man.
Man, they need to come out in South Carolina and North Carolina. I never see any Haitian people.
Yeah, so they want me to come out, get them. I'll come out. Y'all go ahead and book and call your booking agents. We'll come out there and show out.
I know. I'm trying to get different people. I don't really do the club things anymore. I used to for years. I was in and out of clubs because I used to work with a couple of groups, and I loved it, but I haven't done it in a while. But I know there's a couple of new clubs opening up, too. It's hard because down here, ain't lying, Myrtle Beach is also, like, known as Murder Beach now. And, like, all our clubs get shut down. And then they'll reopen in somebody else's name, you know what I mean? And do it again, and then something stupid will happen again.
That's crazy.
That's why I gave up with the club stuff. I'm good. And, I mean, it was crazy like that when I used to go in too, but the groups would warn me, you know what I mean? Like, Kells, if this happens, you need to go out that door or go, I'm like, okay, whatever. But now it's just reckless, stupid shit. Just crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. And you never think
that.
But
it's all good. It's all good, though. You still here, you doing what you think. You're making it work for your community. You're making it work for all the indie artists. So you're doing good. You're doing great things.
And it's like you said, you lose a lot of people over the years, you know what I mean? And I remember just going to video shoots and getting a phone call, stop. Someone just got, and I'm like, really? Like, is this ever going to stop? I'll say down south is probably the most pain as far as losing people for crazy stuff. But I don't know. I like the culture up north better.
Where up north you from?
Up near Boston. Like an hour north of Boston.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what it is.
I love the city. I do miss the city. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't used to this horse and cow and all this kind of stuff. I'm out in the boonies. I ain't used to that. So it's hard for me. It took me. I felt like I was being punished, like secluded. You know what I mean? It's like, really? You're sticking me way out here? But It's all good. You know what I mean? Like, it gave me time to, like you said, put up my plans, and I had to sit down and think, and just make sure that what I wanted to do in my future too. But that's what's up. I'm glad.
You gonna win. You gonna win. You gonna win. You gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten myself involved in a couple of different things, and there's more coming up next year at the beginning. But it's just always staying focused. That's my biggest thing, focus.
And I'm gonna tell you something, right? From what you did, from coming from how high you were to come back down, that right there alone, by your heart being so gold like that to come, because there's a lot of people once they get up there, they ain't coming back down.
And you know how many, just in the industry, how many times you get burned too. I had to learn the hardest ways about the industry, how evil it could be. I was like, but now I stay to myself. You know what I mean? Very few people we curse on the show anyway. Very, very few people I fuck with. I don't even, nope. I guess you learn so much, like you said, you go after, and I think for an artist it would be even harder, because you have more of a, but it's just crazy how many people you try to help, and then it's like, I don't know, I'm good with it all. It's all about me, and the people I'm with, the team. But it's crazy. And like you said, the coming down thing, that didn't bother me though. The money wise, yeah, but it really didn't, because I'm happy now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being a robot, being told what to do, or the bullshit racist shit down here. Like, that's just not for me. I can't do it. I was brought up with culture. You know what I'm saying? And here, oh hell no. I feel bad for this place. There's so much pain down here. Oh. No, I don't even know. But anyways, back to you. So give everybody your social websites, like all your links and everything for Facebook.
Y'all can reach me on the gram, Frank_Kastle with a K1313. Follow me on Twitter, Frank Kastle 13. You follow my manager, Philo Stone, Philo_Stones, STONEZ. Y'all can reach me on Facebook, Frank Kastle.
And it might take him a minute to get back to you, but he will.
Yeah, I'm on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora. I'm everywhere on major sites, so y'all just tune in and log in and watch the video on YouTube. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Comment, post it on your Instagram stories, repost it, follow me, all that good.
And go check out that YouTube one. Who is Frank Kastle? I'm telling y'all gonna like it. It's like the realest shit.
Yeah, check that out. Check that out. Before judging me, check that out. Check that out. That's good, Kelly. I like that. Check that out.
I love that one. I mean, I looked at a couple other ones, but that one just got me, because, like, who does that? Nobody. I haven't seen, how many artists have I interviewed and looked them up and tried. Yeah, I've never seen a video about who is me. You know what I'm saying? Like I interviewed Mike Jones. He was one of the, like, that brought it up. It's like you put a sound out statement. You know what I mean? This is, and I was like, wow. I love it.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Y'all about to tune in to the Gangster Radio, listening to Gangster motherfucking part. It's a gangster party. This is an anthem to all DJs who want to get the jam crunk, to get the crowd remind where it's at, what y'all doing, how they gonna rock. And Kels, again, I appreciate this, from the bottom. Anything, the new project I got going, I'm gonna send it your way. Major support on your end. Come over there and show you love.
If I ever come to Little Haiti, I'm calling you out. So you
can Frank Kastle,
guy.
You land, as soon as you land at the airport, Frank Kastle, somebody gonna direct you straight to.
Cool, that's what's up.
I don't know where you came from, but if you didn't know, okay. Hey. Excuse me, motherfucker, this is a gangster party. It's a gangster party. It's a gangster party. If you came here kinda fucked up, it's a gangster party. It's a gangster party. It's a gangster party. Excuse me, motherfucker, this is a gangster party. It's a gangster party. It's a gangster party. If you came here kinda fucked up, this is a gangster party. This a gangster party. This a gangster party. Gang, gang, you ain't never bang, bang. Off the port, sushi slinging, sugar cane, low key. I'm looking for a lick, man. No kinda fucked up. It's a gangsta party. It's a gangsta party. It's a gangsta party. Excuse me, motherfucker. This is a gangsta party. It's a gangsta party. It's a gangsta party. If you came here kinda fucked up, this is a gangsta party. This a gangsta party. This a gangsta party. Motherfucker, this is a gangsta party. It's a gangsta party. It's a gangsta party. If you came here kinda fucked up, this is a gangsta party. This a gangsta party. This a gangsta party.